You were standing where the window lets the evening in, half-lit smile, like you didn't know you were glowing. I don't remember what you said or what I meant to say, only how the silence leaned toward you. Your shadow moved across the floor, slow and unsure, like it was learning how to stay. I felt something open in my chest, soft as a secret I wasn't ready to name. It wasn't fireworks, it wasn't loud, just a gentle shift inside my breath. First sight magic, quiet and unplanned, like my heart forgot how to protect itself. There were butterflies in my heart, but they didn't fly, they just stayed, learning the shape of your name. Every smile felt warmer than the last, and somehow warmth began to hate. I tried to tell myself it was nothing, just a moment passing through, but my pulse already knew the truth before my mind could catch up to you. I got lost in your eyes, didn't see you coming, like falling asleep in the middle of a thought. My heart fell without permission, and never asked to be caught. I didn't plan to feel this deeply, didn't know love could move so slow. Now every quiet sounds like you, even when you're close. I feel the undertow, I started missing you while you were still here. That scared me more than being alone, counting seconds between your laughs, like time was something fragile I could lose. Your voice left echoes in my room long after the night went still. Even your absence had a sound, a gentle hum I couldn't kill. I saw the future hiding in your eyes, and it made my hand shake. Not because I doubted what I felt, but because I felt too much to fake. There were shadows growing on the wall where our words didn't reach. Every hope came wrapped in fear, every touch taught my heart how to bleed. I smiled, but inside I was breaking from how real this all became. Loving you felt like learning a language with no defense, no shield, no frame. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than before, like I forgot the way back home. My heart fell without permission and learned how to be alone. I was holding you, but I felt the distance, like a song fading too soon. Now every night feels unfinished, like a sky that lost its moon. Were we written in the stars or just passing through the same night? Did the universe mean to teach me love, or only show me the light? If this was only meant to be a moment, why did it feel so true? Why does my chest still tighten every time I think of you? I was brave in the wrong ways, silent when I should have spoken. I gave you the softest parts of me, and they never learned how to be broken. Maybe first love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to stay. As a reason every future heart will tremble in the same way. I don't regret the fall, even if it left a scar, because before I met your eyes I didn't know who I really was. it sounds like you somehow. I'm blind to everything else when I remember us right now. If this is the sound of your absence, then I'll learn how to stay, listening to the echo of first love, long after you faded away. You stood under a street light that flickered too much, your face half hidden, half known. The night felt smaller around us, like it didn't want to interrupt. You tucked your hair behind your ear, I watched like it mattered. Not the kind of moment you notice right away, just one that stays after. We didn't fill the silence with words, we let it sit between us. That's when I felt it soft and strange. First sight, magic, quiet and dangerous. There were butterflies in my heart, but they moved slow like they weren't sure. Every breath felt heavier than the last, like I crossed a line I couldn't ignore. I tried to laugh it off, keep it light, pretend I was still the same. But something in me shifted that night, and nothing ever quite went back again. I got lost in your eyes, like they knew me before I did. My heart fell without permission, and I didn't try to resist. I didn't mean to give you everything, I didn't know how not to. Now love feels like a quiet truth I learned the moment I looked at you. I started missing you while you were next to me. That scared me more than goodbye. Counting the seconds in your pauses, reading the spaces in your sighs. Your shadow leaned against the wall, even when you walked away. Your laughter left an echo that refused to fade. I could feel the future asking questions I was afraid to answer out loud. Falling for you felt like standing still while the ground slowly moved around. There were rooms inside my chest I didn't know I could open. Every hope felt delicate, every promise already broken. A smile like I was fearless, but my hands were learning how to shake. Because first love doesn't ask for strength, it just asks you to break. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I meant to go. My heart fell without permission, and I let control slip slow. I was holding on to something fragile, something I couldn't defend. Now even your quiet feels loud, like I already miss how this ends. Were we written in the stars, or just passing through the same dark sky? Did the universe mean for me to love you, or just teach me why? If this was only meant to be a moment, why does it still feel alive? Why does your name still shake my chest every time I try to move on with my life? I wasn't ready for the depth of it, for how real it would become. I thought love was something you chose, not something you succumb. Maybe first love isn't meant to stay. Maybe it's meant to mark the soul, to show you the weight of another heart before you learn to let go. If I could go back to that night, I wouldn't guard myself more. I'd fall the same way just as hard, even knowing what it costs. got lost in your eyes, and I never asked to be found. My heart fell without permission when you weren't even looking down. Now your absence fills the room like a ghost I almost knew. Every breath still smells like you, like a familiar scent I'm passing through. I'm blind to everything else now when your memory drifts through me. Love didn't leave me empty, it just taught me how deep quiet can be. If this is all that remains of us, a feeling I can't explain, I'll carry the ghost of a familiar sin and let it softly say your name. You were standing where the evening changes color, blue surrender into gold. The streetlights flickered like they knew this moment wouldn't do what I was told. Your eyes were catching all the quiet, like they'd been here once before. I felt something lean into my chest, something I couldn't ignore. You didn't say much, neither did I. We let the silence breathe. That's when something slipped inside my heart, so soft I barely felt it leave. It wasn't loud, it didn't warn me, didn't ask to be understood. Just first sight magic finding space where my careful heart once stood. There were butterflies in my heartbeat, but they weren't trying to run. They moved slow, learning the rhythm of what we barely begun. I told myself this was nothing, just a passing view, but my pulse was already answering questions I never asked of you. I got lost in your eyes, like the world stepped out of frame. My heart fell without permission, and I forgot how to stay the same. I didn't mean to surrender, didn't know I already had. Love found me in a quiet place, and it felt honest, soft and sad. I started missing you while you were smiling, right there close enough to touch. Every second felt borrowed, like forever was asking too much. Your laughter stayed in the corners long after you walked away. Your name kept finding my chest and everything I didn't say. I noticed fear hiding in the warmth of how real this had become. Falling for you felt like holding line, knowing I would surely come. I memorized the way you lingered, the space you left behind, like my heart was already learning how to miss you in advance of time. There were words I kept unspoken, afraid they'd make this true. Every hope felt fragile, every silence felt like a clue. I smiled like I was unafraid, but my hands began to shake. 'Cause first love doesn't ask for courage, it just asks what you're willing to break. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I planned to go. My heart fell without permission, and I let the feeling grow. Even when you're right beside can hear the distance call, like love is teaching me its shape. Right before the fall, what we written in the stars, we're just passing through the same night. Did the universe give me you, or only show me what love's like? If this was only meant to be a moment, why does it still feel alive? Why does my chest still tighten every time you say goodbye? I wasn't ready for the weight of it, for how deeply it would stay. I thought love was something you choose, not something that finds its way. Maybe first love isn't meant to stay. Maybe it's meant to leave a trace, a quiet mark upon the heart that time can't quite erase. If I had known how this would end, I wouldn't have loved you less. I still fall the same, just as hard, and learn how to live with the ache in my chest. Crosses my mind. First love doesn't leave you empty, it just teaches you how to feel time. So I hold the quiet gently, let it slowly pass me by, living with the traces of your love and the beauty of our soft goodbye. You were standing where the light barely reached, have your face caught in a fading glow. Your eyes were calm, but something in them felt like a place I didn't yet know. We didn't rush to fill the silence, let it sit heavy and warm. In that quiet I felt my heartbeat changing shape, losing form. It wasn't meant to happen that way. No signal, no warning sign, just first sight magic, soft and still, slipping slowly into mine. There were butterflies in my heart, moving gentle, unsure, afraid. Every breath felt a little deeper, like something permanent was being made. I told myself to keep my distance, to stay where I'd always been, but my chest was already answering before the fear could settle in. I got lost in your eyes, like the world forgot to move. My heart fell without permission, and I didn't try to refuse. I didn't know love could be this quiet, still heavy enough to break. I was standing right there beside you, when my heart quietly slipped away. I started missing you in the moment, even when your hand was close to mine. Every laugh felt like it was borrowed, every second already behind. Your shadow leaned against the doorway, long after you were gone to sleep. Your voice stayed in the hollow felt afraid of how much I felt, of how real this started to seem. Falling for you was waking up inside a half-forgotten dream. There were words I never said, afraid they'd make this true. Every hope felt delicate, like glass I couldn't move. I smiled like I was steady, but my hands were learning to shake. Because first love doesn't knock first, it just enters and stays. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I meant to go. My heart fell without permission, and I let the feeling go. Even when you're right beside me, I hear the quiet call, like love is teaching me its echo, right before the fall. Were we written in the stars, or just passing through the same dark night? Did the universe mean to give me you, or only show me the light? If this was only meant to be a moment, why does it still feel alive? Why does my chest still tighten every time you say goodbye? I wasn't ready for the weight of it, for how deeply it would stay. I thought love was something chosen, not something that finds its way. Maybe first love isn't forever, maybe it's meant to leave a mark, a quiet scar inside the chest, a light you carry through the dark. If I had known how fragile this was, I wouldn't have loved you less. I still fall the same, just as hard, and carry you inside my breath. Permission, without making a sound. Now all that's left are the echoes of who I was with you, in a hollow room full of silence that still feels warm and true. I'm blind to everything else now, when your memory fills the air. First love doesn't leave you empty, it just teaches you how to care. So I sit with the quiet slowly, let the feeling drift and bloom, listening to your fading footsteps, echoes in a hollow room. You standing where the morning met the night, light spilling softly on your face. Your eyes were calm, but something in them felt like a place I never traced. We didn't rush to say a word, let the quiet stay between. In that silence I felt my heart learning something that had never been. It wasn't planned, it wasn't loud, didn't knock or ask to stay. Just first sight magic finding me in the most unguarded way. There were butterflies in my heart, moving slow and so afraid. Every breath began to lay low, like to you. I got lost in your eyes, like the world slipped out of view. My heart fell without permission, and I didn't know what else to do. I wasn't ready to surrender, but I didn't try to fight. Love arrived without a warning, and stayed quietly there. Close enough to hold. Every second felt like a memory before it had a chance to go. Your shadow stretched along the wall, even when you stood near. Your voice became an echo I carried with me everywhere. I felt afraid of how deep this went, of how real it started to feel. For you was learning how much a heart can reveal. There were things I never asked, afraid of what they showed. Every hope felt delicate, like glass I didn't want to know. I smiled like I was unsafe, and my hands began to shake, because first love doesn't come gently. It just takes what you can't fake. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I meant to stay. My heart fell without permission, and I watched myself change. Even when you're beside me, I feel the distance grow, like love is already teaching me the color of letting go. Were we written in the stars, or just passing through the same light? Did the universe mean to give me you, or just show me how it feels to try? If this was only meant to be a season, why does it still feel alive? Why does my chest still tighten every time you say goodbye? I wasn't ready for the weight of this, but how deeply it would stay. I find love with something chosen, not something that chooses its way. Maybe first love isn't forever. Maybe it's meant to leave a mark. A quiet shade across the heart is soft too in the dark. If I had known how this would end, I wouldn't have loved you less. I'd still fall the same, just as hard, and carry you inside my chest. Everything else now, when your memory fills my view. First love doesn't leave just changes what you see is true. So I'll sit with the quiet fade as your footsteps leave the room, learning the shade of my own heart in the color of leaving you. You were standing in the half-light where the street lamps start to fade. Your breath hung in the quiet air like something you were afraid to say. Your hands were folded in your sleeves, trying to hold the warmth inside. I watched the way the silence grew and felt my heart begin to slide. It wasn't meant to happen there. No spark, no warning sign, just first sight, magic soft and still like snow beginning to fall in time. There were butterflies in my heart, but they moved like they were cold. Every beat felt a little heavier, like a story being told. I tried to laugh, to keep it light, pretend this feeling will pass, but my chest already knew the truth before I could ask. I got lost in your eyes like summer slipping away. My heart fell without permission on a cold and quiet day. I didn't know love could feel this fragile or leave me this undone. I was standing right there beside you when winter came too soon. I started missing you while you were near. It scared me more than the dark. Every smile felt temporary, like a flame inside a spark. Your shadow stretched across the snow, even when you didn't move. Your voice became an echo I didn't know how to lose. I felt afraid of how deep this went, of how real it all became. Falling for you felt like holding heat while calling it by your name. There were words I held inside, afraid they'd freeze in it. Every hope felt delicate, like glass I couldn't shake. I smiled like I was steady, but my hands began to shake. Because first love doesn't wait for strength, it just takes what you can't fake. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I planned to stay. My heart fell without permission, and then I felt the seasons change. Even when you're close beside me, I feel the distance grow, like love is teaching me it's ending before I even know. Were we written in the stars or just passing through the same night? Did the universe mean to give me you or only teach me how to fight? If this was only meant to be a moment, why does it still feel alive? Why does my breath still catch every time you say goodbye? I wasn't ready for the weight of this, for how quickly it turned cold. I thought love would move much slower, I didn't know it could be bold. Maybe first love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to stay. As the reason every future heart will feel the month of May. If I still step into the snowfall and let you mark my chest. So I stand here in the cold, listening to the truth I knew. I was learning how to love you when winter came too soon. You were standing where the afternoon grew tired, light breaking softly on your face. Your eyes were holding on to something I didn't yet know how to place. We let the silence stretch between us like it had something to say. In that stillness I felt my heartbeat drift a little too far away. It wasn't loud, it didn't want me, didn't ask to be understood. Just first sight magic settling in, where my careful breathing stood. There were butterflies in my heart, but they moved like they were unsure. Every breath began to linger, like a feeling I couldn't cure. I told myself to keep my distance, to stay where I'd always been, but my chest was already opening, letting something new step in. I got lost in your eyes, like time forgot to move. My heart fell without permission, and I didn't know how to choose. I wasn't ready to surrender, but I didn't turn away. Love arrived without a warning, and quietly decided to stay. I started missing you in the moment, even when you were right there. Every laugh felt like a memory I was already scared to share. Your shadow stayed behind the doorway, long after you gone home. Your voice became a hollow echo that followed me alone. I felt afraid of how deep this went, of how real it all became. Falling for you felt like touching fire and learning its name. There were questions I never asked, afraid of what they'd show. Every hope felt delicate, like glass I couldn't hold. I smiled like I was fearless, but my hands began to shake. Because first love doesn't knock first, it just takes what you can't fake. I got lost in your eyes, deeper than I planned to go. My heart fell without permission, and I felt the future slow. Even when you're beside me, I hear the quiet call, like love is leaving fingerprints on the walls of bursting through the same light. Did the universe mean to give me you, or teach me how to say goodbye? If this was only meant to be a moment, why does it still feel alive? Why does my chest still tighten every time you pass my mind? I wasn't ready for the weight of this, for how deeply it would stay. I thought love was something gentle, I didn't know it could decay. Maybe first love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to remain. As the ache beneath the surface is rust upon the memories we keep. If I had known how time would change the color of what we were, I wouldn't have loved you less. I still let it hurt. It just learns how to bruise you. So I sit with a quiet waiting as the night pulls me through, listening to time move softly, rush upon the memories of you. The sunlight was dying, caught in the threads of your hair, a golden distraction in the evening air. You watched the swallows, I felt the static rise, a quiet surrender beneath the open skies. No bells rang out, no warnings in the air, tragic, just a soft unintended pull of that first sight magic. And suddenly my skin feels too thin for my bones. I'm hearing the music in the wind with unfamiliar tones. The butterflies in my heart have started to slow, turning into a heavy ache that won't let me go. Now I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, drifting away into a color of blue. The words could never say I didn't ask for the vertigo or the view from this height. I was just walking until I stepped into your light. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. The air gets lonely, even when you're standing right there. I'm missing you already through the locks of your hair. I see shadows of us in the places we haven't been yet, and the echoes of goodbye are a debt I haven't met. How can a heart feel so full and so hollow, leaving a trail that I'm too frightened to follow? Now I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, drifting dust, it's just a memory of us. You stood beneath the window light, soft shadows on your face. You didn't say a single word, but silence found its place. Your fingers traced the edge of time, scared to make a sound. That's when first sight magic quietly pulled me down. It wasn't fire, it wasn't loud, just a moment I can't explain. A feeling, learning how to breathe, calling through my name. I felt it before I understood. This wasn't like before. Butterflies in my heart turned heavy, wanted something more. I tried to act like I was fine, but my chest knew all along this calm was changing everything, and I was already gone. I got lost in your eyes that night, like stars forgetting where they are. My heart fell without permission, I just let it fall apart. I didn't mean to give it all, but love doesn't ask, it just goes. And now I'm standing in the quiet, the calm that hurts the most. In my hands, like I'm missing you in advance, afraid of where this lands. I hear goodbye in every pause, even when it's not been heard. There's a shadow under every smile, a fear behind every word. I pretend this is just a phase, but I feel the truth unfold. This is love in its first shade, beautiful, cruel, and cold. I got and learn the shape of fear. If this is all we're meant to be, a moment passing close. I remember love felt like this, the calm that hurts the most. Everything else when I only saw myself. First love never leaves you, it just learns how to grow. The street lamp flickered, catching the edge of your coat, while I was busy rehearsing a line I never spoke. It wasn't a lightning bolt, just a quiet shifting of the earth, a soft closing hum, giving a new feeling birth. The first sight magic didn't arrive with a roar. It was just the gentle opening of a long closed door. And suddenly the room feels much too wide. There's a gravity pulling from somewhere deep inside. Those butterflies in my heart, they've stopped their flight. Just shivering now in the chill of the light. I'm lost in your eyes, and I don't wanna be found. Swimming in circles where there isn't any ground. It's a terrifying blue, a ceiling with no floor. I've never been this far from the safety of the shore. I didn't choose a stumble, I didn't plan the The porch light was flickering, caught in a dance with the rain. And you were just standing there, leaning away from the pain. The world didn't stop, and the bells didn't ring in the street, but the air in my lungs suddenly felt bittersweet. I watched how the shadow of your lashes brushed against your cheek, a volume of words in a language I'm too shy to speak. It wasn't a spark or a flame that the world could see, just a first sight magic that started a quiet ache in me. We sat in a silence so heavy it felt like a ghost, loving a version of you that I'm missing the most. And I can't tell if I'm shivering or if the floor is shaking. There's a strange kind of rhythm in the way my breath is breaking. Those butterflies in my heart, they've turned into a storm, keeping me cold while they're trying to keep me warm. It's different this time, I can feel it in the hollow of my chest, a beautiful weight that won't let my spirit rest. I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, like a star in the dawn, holding on to a feeling that's already moving on. I didn't sign up for the height or the terrifying view. I was just walking, then I was running towards you. No warning in the wind, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just tracing the heat in the cold, in the afterglow of a fire I'm too scared to hold. I'm too scared to hold. The strange thing about it is missing you while you're right here, like you're an echo of a melody I'm beginning to fear. I'm memorizing the way your voice hums through the floor, wondering if I'll ever be the man I was before. The shadows are longer now, stretching across the hall, writing a story of a boy who didn't know he could fall. It's a lonely kind of wonder, a nervous kind of grace, to find my entire universe in the lines of your face. I'm scared of the depth, but I'm terrified of the shore. Every second with you leaves me wanting 1,000 more. I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, like a star in the dawn, holding on to a feeling that's already moving on. I didn't sign up for the height or the terrifying view. I was just walking, and I was running towards you. No warning in the wind, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just tracing the heat in the cold, in the afterglow of a fire I'm too scared of. Was it written in the stars or just a trick of the light? A temporary fever in the middle of a long night. I'm questioning destiny, I'm screaming at the sky, asking for a reason why the best things have to die. Is it meant to be this fragile? Is it meant to hurt this much? To feel the world crumbling at the softest touch. I'm standing on the edge of a cliff I didn't see, begging for the wind to blow you back to me. It's honest and it's ugly, and it's the purest thing I know. I'm terrified of staying, but I'm dying to let go. Yes, I'm dying to let go. I'm lost in your eyes and I don't think I'm coming back. Watching the light fade into a beautiful black. I didn't choose to stumble, I didn't plan the mission. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just drowning in the clear blue of the end, losing a lover before I even found a friend. I'm blind to everything else, just the smoke, just the embers. The way the first time feels is all my heart remembers. All my heart remembers. Porch light was humming a low electric tune, staining the gravel with a shade of afternoon. You adjusted your scarf, looking down at your shoes, while I discovered a feeling I didn't know I could lose. This first sight magic didn't come with a sound, it just quietly pulled the rug out from under the ground. And I feel the air change, you're becoming so thin. I don't know where the world ends and you begin. Those butterflies in my heart, they've started to ache. There's a shiver in that I can't seem to shake. Everything is different because of you. I'm lost in your eyes and I'm losing the race between my pride and the look on your face. I didn't plan for the depth, I didn't ask for the fall. I was just standing there and then I gave you it all. No contract was signed, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just drifting where the mist meets the sea. The strange thing is missing you while you're still in the room, like a shadow this morning, the flower in bloom. I'm already memorizing the way that you laugh, breaking my own heart on your behalf. You're a ghost in the making, a dream in the light, the beautiful reason I can't sleep through the night. Ooh, I'm lost in your eyes and I'm losing the race between my pride and the look on your face. I didn't plan for the depth, I didn't ask for the fall. I was just standing there and then I gave you it all. No contract was signed, no divine condition. My heart without permission. Was it written in the stars or just scrawled in the dust? Is this a soul's recognition or a beautiful trust? I'm terrified of the heights, but I'm addicted to the view. Everything I thought I knew has been traded for you. I'm honest now, I'm broken open, I'm finally awake. Give me this joy, even if it's the last thing I take. I'm lost in your eyes, God, I'm so lost in the blue. And I've never seen anything as terrifying as you. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just drowning in the mist over memory. I'm blind to everything else. Now the stars could fall, the sun could go cold, but I'd still be here in this quiet age, just me and the memory of you. The sunlight was dying, caught in the threads of your hair, a golden distraction in the stillness of the evening air. You didn't say a word, just watched the swallows dip and dive, while I felt a strange new static making me come alive. It wasn't a lightning strike or a thunderous sound, just a quiet surrender as my feet left the ground. We shared a silence so heavy it could break a man in two. And I realized the world had narrowed down to only you. No bells rang out, no warnings in the air. Tragic, just the soft unintended pull of that first sight magic. And suddenly my skin feels much too thin for my bones. I'm hearing the music in the wind with unfamiliar tones. The butterflies in my heart, they've started to slow, turning into a heavy ache that won't let me go. It's a beautiful fever, shifting the light. The moment I realize I'm losing the fight. Now I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting away into a color of blue that words can never say. I didn't ask for the vertigo or the view from this side. I was just walking until I stepped into your light. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just a silhouette in a meadow of gold, feeling a story that's never been told. The air gets lonely even when you're standing right there. I'm missing you already through the locks of your hair. It's a terrifying thing, this new kind of fear that the world could be perfect and just disappear. I see shadows of us in the places we haven't been yet, and the echoes of goodbye are a dead I haven't met. I'm memorizing the way the light frames your ghost, loving a version of you that I'll miss the most. How can a heart feel so full and so hollow, leaving a trail that I'm too frightened to follow? I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting away into a color of blue the words can never say. I didn't ask for the vertigo or the view from this height. I was just walking until I stepped into your light. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Was it written in the stars or just a trick of the grass? A fleeting reflection in a shimmering glass. I'm questioning the gravity, I'm questioning the moon, asking why the soul's awakening has to come so soon. I'm terrified of the landing, I'm addicted to the fall. I'm screaming in a whisper against the rising wall. Is it destiny or danger? Is it mercy or a lie? To find your horizon in the corner of an eye. I don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna be sane if it means I have to leave this meadow in the rain. Oh, I'm honest now, I'm wide open now, just let me stay. I'm lost in your eyes, God, I'm so lost in the blue. And I've never seen anything as beautiful as you. I didn't plan for the depth, I didn't ask for the fall. I was just standing there, and I gave you it all. No contract was signed, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission, falling in the meadow we left behind. I'm blind to everything else, the world is a blur. The stars are just dust, it's just the memory of us. I saw that was thick, hanging low on the dunes, and the radio hum those old dusty tunes. You were tracing a line where the foam meets the sand. With a look I'm still trying to understand. It wasn't a spark or a lightning strike, more like a sunset, soft and unlike anything I'd ever been taught to expect. Just a quiet wait, a sudden disconnect from the boy I was only a moment before. That first sight magic washed up on the shore. And I can't tell if the ocean is rising or if I'm getting small. There's a strange kind of logic in the way that I fall. Those butterflies in my heart, they've started to wait like a glass in the cupboard that's waiting to break. It's a heavy kind of honey, a beautiful sting, the terrifying weight of a brand new thing. Now I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting out far, where the waves and the whispers are all that we are. I didn't ask for the deep or the pull of the tide. I was just standing there with nowhere to hide. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just footprints on an empty shore, wondering who I was before. The sun is still high, but I'm already cold, afraid of a story that's barely been told. Even when you're right here leaning into my side, I'm missing you already, like a turning tide. Your shadow is long and it's on in the grass, a ghost of a moment I can't let pass. The echoes of laughter we haven't even found are shaking the roots of my steady ground. Is it normal to feel what you finally found? To feel like you're flying while you're pinned to the ground? I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting out far, where the waves and the whispers are all that we are. I didn't ask for the deep or the pull of the tide. I was just standing there with nowhere to hide. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Was it written in the stars or just etched in the salt? Is this sudden collision entirely my fault? I'm screaming in whispers, I'm questioning fate, begging the universe to just let me wait. But the sky is too big and the water's too deep, and I've got a mountain of secrets to keep. Tell me why love feels like losing a war, like searching for land on an empty shore. I'm honest, I'm fried, and I'm finally awake, with more than a heart and a promise at stake. Oh, I'm desperate for air, but I'm choosing to stay. Don't let the morning wash this away. Like the sands of an empty shore. I'm blind to everything else. The horizon is gone. The world is a blur. Just you and the way we were. porch light was struggling against the blue of the dusk. The air smelled of cedar and a hint of your moss. You were leaning your head back, just watching the stars while I was counting the beats and the invisible scars. I didn't expect the way the world just leaned in, a sudden fragility underneath all my skin. We sat in a silence that felt heavy and tall, like a mountain was rising between us and all the things I had known, the person I'd been. A first sight magic, let the haunting begin. And the floorboards are humming a song I don't know. There's a part of my spirit that's begging to go. Those butterflies in my heart, they've started to ache, a slow motion shiver that I can't seem to shake. It's a beautiful terror, a quiet alarm. I'm safe in this moment, but I'm fearing the charm. I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm losing my way, like a hiker who wandered too far from the day. It's a peak I can't climb, it's a view I can't hold, in a story of fire that's making me cold. I didn't choose to stumble, I didn't plan the mission. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just standing in the shadow of us, turning my certainties into the dust. Even now, with your shoulder just brushing my sleeve, I'm already mourning the moment you'll leave. I'm missing you now in the heat of the breath, a beautiful ghost in a small kind of death. The shadows are stretching, they're filling the cracks, leaving no room for me to turn back. I hear echoes of whispers we haven't said yet, a future of longing, a preemptive regret. Why does first love feel like losing a friend? Like a book I'm beginning just to get to the end. I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm losing my way, like a hiker who wandered too far from the day. It's a peak I can't climb, it's a view I can't hold, in a story of fire that's making me cold. I didn't choose to stumble, I didn't plan the mission. My heart fell without permission. sprinkler was humming a low, steady tune, cutting through the heat of a Sunday afternoon. You were leaning back against the rusted iron gate, watching the light turn to gold, resigned to its fate. I wasn't looking for a reason to change, or feeling that made the familiar seem strange. It wasn't a spark or a sudden sharp flame, but a shift in the air when you whispered my name. The world got so quiet, the shadows grew tall, a first sight magic that started it all. And suddenly my pulse is a runaway train. There's a strange kind of pressure, a beautiful strain. Those butterflies in my heart, they've started to ache, like the surface of water just before it can break. It's a heavy kind of warmth, a terrifying glow. I'm losing my footing and I'm nowhere to go now. I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting out far, wondering if you know just how holy you are. I didn't ask for the vertigo or the view from this height. I was just walking until I stepped into your light. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Now I'm just a ghost in the garden we knew, trying to breathe in the garden of you. The strange thing is missing you while you're right here, like you're an echo of a melody I'm starting to fear. I see shadows of us on the path up ahead, hearing all of the words that we haven't yet said. It's a lonely kind of wonder, a nervous kind of grace, to find my entire universe in the lines of your face. I'm scared of the depth, I'm scared of the dark, afraid that this garden will leave a permanent mark. Are we growing together, just growing apart, before we've even found the courage to start? I'm hopelessly lost in your eyes, and I'm drifting out far, wondering if you know just how holy you are. I didn't ask for the vertigo or the view from this height. I was just walking until I stepped into your light. No warning was given, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission. Was it written in the stars or just scrawled in the dirt? Is there a way to have the healing without all the hurt? I'm questioning the moon, I'm screaming at the sky, asking for a reason why the sweet things have to die. I'm reaching for a hand that I'm too proud to take, knowing every step is a beautiful mistake. It's honest and it's raw, it's a terrifying bloom. There's no more oxygen left in the room. Tell me this is real, tell me I'm not alone, standing in a garden that I've never quite owned. I'm desperate for the landing, but I'm addicted to the fall. I'd rather have this lake than have nothing at all. I'm lost in your eyes, God, I'm so lost in the blue, and I've never seen anything as frightening as you. I didn't plan for the depth, I didn't ask for the fall. I was just standing there and I gave you it all. No contract was signed, no divine condition. My heart fell without permission, falling through the garden where we grew. I'm blind to everything else now. The world is a blur, the garden is gray, but I'm still here in the afterglow of the day.